Hi guys, so I'm down the club at the moment. It's raining, great British weather, as we all love. And I just wanted to go over the gun I use, the pellets, and what have you. So, the gun I use is this gun here, which is the Air Arms FTP 900. Very good gun, very accurate. Absolutely no trouble with this whatsoever. It's a 190 bar fill, which is standard for most air rifles. However, guns like the S510 Ultimate Sporter, which I know from experience, has a 250 bar fill, which is significantly more than this. It's fairly heavy, you know. I'm not sure exactly how much it weighs, but trust me, if you were doing 15 standing shots with this, yeah, you'd know about it. The scope I use, as you can, most of you who shoot will be able to just tell from looking at it, is a Nico Sterling Diamond, and this is the Mark III. Really good scopes, proven. Yeah, the only problem with these is they shift a fair bit in the heat, but apart from that, crystal clear anywhere from 10 to 55 yards, which is all we shoot. The butt hook, I'm not certain about. I bought it off one of my friends, so I'm not sure. I know he put a fair bit of work into it and a fair few attachments. I'm not sure whether it is the standard Air Arms butt hook. I'll have to find out. The hamster I use is the Rowan Engineering one. So, these again are quite common and proven to be very good. They have locks, so you turn this little thing on the side here and it'll lock to wherever you set it, which is really useful for shooting uphill, standers, kneelers, whatever. It adjusts to you. The cheek piece here can also be adjusted, as you can see by these screws here, and this can pull this in and out. And that screw there is to actually take the hamster off if I choose to, which I don't, because it's a lot harder to shoot without it, but also a lot lighter. The pellets I shoot are Air Arms pellets, so they're called Diablos. They are, well, this gun in particular is chambered in 177, which is really common doing field target. But if you're hunting, 2.2. They pack more of a punch, but they have a lot more drop. You're not saying you can't shoot field target with 2.2. You can, it's just not very common, and you might struggle a bit over longer distances. The good thing about 2.2, it shifts a lot less in the wind, which in sports like this, is really important, because the wind is enough to throw anyone off. Even some of the best in the world, they can miss a target by a millimeter, because the breeze picked up just as they pulled the trigger. That's where some people try heavier pellets. Personally, I don't. I just use normal pellets, which I find works brilliant, and I've kind of gotten used to how they shift in the wind, the elevation. Not so much the elevation matters on that, because you can just dial, but yeah, it's important to bear that in mind when buying your pellets and your gun. There's two categories of gun. You've got springers and PCPs. So PCPs is what I got there, and you have to fill them up. So you put a probe or a T-fitting in them and you fill them on a bottle. Now, like I said, most guns fill up to 190, but some go above, some go below, but 190 is the norm. The other category is springers, which some of my older people watching this will be more familiar with, as they were more common when they were younger. They're normally brake barrel or an underlever, and you can have as many shots as you want out of those, so you don't need to fill them. However, they're really sensitive, so in heat they shift, and if you knock some in, they shift. They're a lot harder to tame, but there's a saying in the sport: if you can tame a springer, you can shoot anything, and that's very true. A lot of people, they'll master a PCP, and then they'll think, try my hand at a springer, and then they come to a competition and score 16. So just make sure you get used to the gun before you decide to go around the course. The courses we shoot, normally 40 shots. Some of them are 50, but not in the WAFTA, the Welsh Air Gun Field Target Association shoots we do, which is like our league. Some club shoots are 50 shot, which I really enjoyed. I done one on the weekends. I placed 4th. I had 42 out of 50, as some of you may know watching this, if you know me. Yeah, So it just depends on where you shoot and what gun you got. You're going to need to take less or more time to get used to it. But speak to the people at your club. There's plenty of people willing to help you. At least in our club there is, and all the clubs in the WAFTA. There's a lot of really nice people there who will hopefully help you out. And if they don't, stick a size 8 up their ass, because they're not very nice. But generally in the sport, there's always people willing to lend others a hand. So if you need any questions, you can come and ask me, put them in the comments. Or, like I said, just ask someone at your club who shoots field target and they'll be able to answer anything you want. There's trophies and badges to be won. So I've won a fair few badges. I only started shooting in September of 2020, which is not that long ago if I'm posting this video today. So I've done 2 seasons or series of shoots, and I've currently got 6 badges out of those, so it's doing well. And I'm really happy to see we got some new faces this summer series, a lot of young faces like myself that we've seen in Blind Gwent, which I'm really happy because there's more competition, pushes us to be better shooters. There is trophies to be won in this sport. I won a trophy on the weekend. I placed 4th, like I said, and it was the top 10 got a trophy, so over the moon with that. Most club shoots you go to, if they are a 50-shot course, normally they have trophies. There's also trophies in like the Worlds, in the BFTA, there's loads. BFTA is British Field Target Association, so that doesn't just cover Wales, that's all over the UK. Yeah, I hope that answered some of your questions, and if you need to ask any more, just leave them in the comments down below. Bye bye.